Hello everybody, today let's learn matrix. Okay, what is matrix? Okay, matrix, okay, this one is the example of a matrix. Okay, this is row 1, this is row 2. Okay, this is column 1 and this is column 2, column 1. Okay, so this is 2 by 2 matrix, row 2 by 2. If we have 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 2, this is 2 by 3 matrix. Matrix, we can do addition, multiplication, subtraction. We cannot do division. Okay, so let's start. Now, let's look at this question. We have matrix G, H, J. The question asks you to do 2 times G plus H minus 3J. Okay, how do we do these questions? It is 2 times G 0, 1, 2, 3 plus H. H is negative 1, 2, 3, 0. And then minus 3, 2, 0, negative 3, 1. Okay, first of all, let's combine. Let's multiply this. 2 times 0, we get 0. 2 times 1, you get 2, 4, and 6. Plus negative 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay, negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, 0, 9, negative 3. Then after that, let's add together. Matrix, you have a certain area. This is the first 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So you add together. Then you get negative 7. Then after that, let's add the second. Okay. Then you get 4. We get third one, 4, 3, 9. Add together, 16. Then the last one, 6, 0, negative 3. Then you get 3. That's it. Okay. Next. Okay. Now we have this question. Given that half times this matrix plus this matrix equals to this. All right. Let's start. Half times negative m6 plus 5n equals to 2m negative 2. All right, let's multiply in. Half times and 3. All right, then let's add this together. You have negative half m plus 5 and then 3 plus n. After that, let's compare. This one is this one. This one is this one. Okay, what did we get? Negative half m plus 5 equals to 2m. So everything times 2, negative m plus 10 equals to 4m. Okay, 5m equals to 10. M equals to 2. Okay, let's rewrite it. M equals to 2. Then this one, 3 plus n equals to negative 2. N equals to negative 5. Done. Finish. Next, look at this question. Given the matrix equation B, a number times this matrix, this is a matrix, 1 by 2 matrix plus 3 times this matrix equals to this. Find the value of B, find the value of C, add together. Let's start. B times 2, 3 plus 3 times the matrix 5C equals to 19, 15. All right, let's multiply in 2B, 3B plus 15 3c equals to 19, 15. Then let's see, 2b plus 15 equals to 19. Okay, let's straight away do the working. 2b plus 15 equals to 19. 2b equals to 14. 2b equals to 4. b equals to 2. Then we look at the second. 3b plus 3c equals to 15. Alright, for this question, let's simplify. Everything divided by 3. b plus c equals to 5, and I know b equals to 2. Do I need to substitute in? I don't think so, because the question asks for b plus c. So this is the answer. b plus c is 5. They never ask for c value. Okay, next. Multiplication. Matrix can be multiplied. One matrix multiplied by another matrix. Let's look at this one. We have this matrix multiplied by the other matrix. What do we get? Okay, let's see. Negative 4, 5 multiplied by this one. Okay, the method is quite simple. Let's see. It is the first row multiplied by the first column. So negative 4 times negative 1, that will give you 4. And then 5 plus times 0, you will get 0. You add together. Okay. Then after that, you look at this one. Negative 4. Okay. Negative 4 times 2, negative 8. And then 5 times 6, 30. Add them together. So you will get 4 and 22. This is the result. Alright, so let's do one more to confirm that you are okay with this. Alright, now let's look at this one again. This is A4, negative 7, A. Now, row 1, column 1. So A times negative 7, you get negative 7A, plus 4 times A is 4A. Okay, it's one matrix, 1 by 1 matrix. So the value is 21. So we get negative 3A equals to 21. A equals to negative 7. Next, let's do one more complicated question. Here it is 2 by 3 multiplied by 3 by 2 matrix. Alright, let's do it slowly. Okay, how do we go about this one? First, I will do row 1 and then column 1. Okay, let's do very slowly. What do we have here? 2 times 7, you have 14, plus 3 times negative 1, negative 3. 1 times 1, you have 1. Okay, here you have 12. Alright, then let's do this row 2 and column 1. Row 2 times column 1, and we put it here. Negative 1 times 7, negative 7. 4 times negative 1, negative 4. 0 times 1 is 0. Then you get negative 11. After that, come back to the first row, but second column. See what we have here. 2 times 5, we have 10. 3 times 2, we have 6. 1 times 6, you have 6. Total is 22. The last one is row 2 times column 2. -1 times 5, 4 times 2, 0 times 6, and you get 3. This is the matrix that you have. It is 12, 22, -11, and 3. That's the answer. Okay. Next, we have this question. Now, this question looks complicated. You need to multiply this and this first. Then after that, you add this one. Okay, you can do the same thing, and let's see what we get. Row 1, column 1. We have 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 0 times -1 is 0. Row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2 will be here. -3 plus 0. Okay. Row 2, column 1. Row 2, column 1. Then we have 0 times 2, 1 times -1, and the last one, row 2, column 2. It's 0 and plus 1. All right, that's what you get. And surprisingly, you get this. 5. This is 5. 1 times 5 is 5. Okay, you will notice that this become the answer. Okay, and we call this identity matrix. Okay, in layman terms, we call it 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Identity times this one, you get back the same answer. So conclusion is we can just write -2, 5, 3, 1 plus this 2, -3, -1, 5, and the answer is 0. -2 plus 2 is 0. 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2, and then 6. That's the answer. Done. Next. Again, do you notice this is identity and this is identity? 1 times 7 is 7. 6 times 1 is 6. Okay, so in short, we can write it as 7, 3, -5, 2, and minus 6, -4, -1, 0. Then we have 1, 3 minus -4, you have 7, -5 minus -1, press calculator, you have -4, and last 2 minus 0, of course 2. That's it. Next, find the inverse. Okay, inverse, there's one formula. Okay, so if you have A equals to 1, 3, 2, 4, the inverse is 1 over this one multiply 4 times 1, you have 4, and then you need to minus the other diagonal, 2 times 3, which is 6. Then you have 1 and 4. Let's change place. 4 and 1. 2 and 3. Let's change sign. So the inverse matrix will be 1 over negative 2, 4, negative 3, negative 2, 1. Let's multiply in. You have negative 2, 3 over 2, 1, negative half. That's it. Next, given the matrix M, so if you want to find the inverse matrix, yeah, M is 4, negative 4, T and 5. If I want to find the inverse, okay, let's use the formula. 1 over this one multiply AD, we call it AD, that's 20, minus this one multiply, which is negative 4, negative 4T, and then 4, 5, exchange place, this one exchange sign, like this. This is called inverse. Okay, look carefully. The question says matrix M does not have inverse. So in this case, if you don't have inverse, the denominator here, 20 plus 40, must be 0. Then only you cannot have inverse, because 1 over 0 is math error. Okay, T equals to negative 5 in this case. The question asks you, determine the value of T. T equals to negative 5. This is how we find inverse matrix. Next, and the last question that always come out in the exam, in SPM exam, will be like this. So for this kind of question, they ask you to solve it without using persamaan serentak, simultaneous equation. Okay, so what is this? It is this matrix multiplied by another matrix. Then you have this. Find the value A, B. Okay, so let's look at this one. We have 3 steps here. Step number 1, you can say if I have A multiplied by AB, I have 3, 10. Then if I want to find AB, it will be bring the A over the other side, find the inverse, and 3, 10. Okay, that will be the basic thing. Then let's continue with the second step. Second step is, if I have A equals to 3, 5, 2, 6, alright, find the inverse. Oh, okay, easy. 1 over 18 minus 10. Change place, change sign. Alright, 1 over 8, 6, negative 5, negative 2, and 3. Now, the third step will be to find AB. What is the inverse? 1 over 8 times 6, negative 5, negative 2, 3, and multiply by 310. Okay, let's do this. We do this one first. This one, row 1 times column 1, and then we do row 2 and column 1. Okay, but don't forget you have 1 over 8 in front. Let's start. 1 over 8 multiplied with row 1 column 1, which is 18, and negative 50. 18 minus 50. Row 2 column 1, negative 2 times 3, negative 6, and 30. So let's see what we have. 1 over 8, negative 32, and 24. And let's multiply the 1 over 8 in. You get negative 4 and 3. Done. 3 steps. That's all about matrix. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.